Hey everybody, what's going on out there? This is the and we are going to do a real quick run through on the new season battle pass. Now we do have season 7 available now, which is really cool. Everybody's been with some kind of anticipation about this Phantom Current, and that is super exciting. It really is. If you would just give me a quick second. I need to adjust something here. Alright, let's go ahead and go in here. Now, everybody had Gundam, right? Everybody was, pretty excited about that. My volume is turned down. I really hate whenever people come in there with their bots. Alright, so we do have this battle pass right here. We're going to go in and take a look at it. I need to do a real quick thing here. We will get to it. We will go through everything. Just give me a quick sec, guys. Alright, so we're going to go audio. Turn it on. I'm going to shut people down, guys. Boom, I'm not available. Alright, let's go in there. Alright, so we have the battle pass. Let's go do that battle pass, guys. It's important that we do this now. That's pretty cool looking. Look at some of these guns right here, guys. Look at this. Man, look at that. Man, alive. Is that the ICR-1? That is bad. That fish right there, man, that is something else. So we're going to go in here and we're going to go ahead and buy this. Now, of course, we can always subscribe to this, get extra gear, extra content. Characters. Now this character I already have, except for I don't have him with the cape on. But we're going to right over here to Battle Pass. When you have collected a certain number of Battle Passes, you can definitely collect these calling cards, which I have already done. So I'm going to go ahead and get the whole bundle. I'm going to open these up and see what they look like. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but whenever you buy a battle pass, sometimes it'll run through it like 2 or 3 times as if you never ran through it before. I don't know. It's sort of interesting, I think. So we do have a nice character here. Sophera, stealth. The suit's camouflage is perfect in open waters, I guess so. Because of the reflectiveness. But, I mean, people are going to know if somebody's in the water. I mean, it's evident that they are. But if you're like up against like rocks, or you're down there on the bottom floor, the color sort of blends in with the rest. That's pretty much the color of the floor of the water in some spots. Not bad. This is the gun I was talking about, folks. This gun is just sweet looking. It's a KN-44. All right, there we go. That is a bad looking gun right there, an angular. Now it's just a basic gun, but it's got a cool design. That is just so cool looking. Got y'all stealth calling card to go with that. Got an angular frame. Of course, you got your thumper, 9 rounds, sorry. I've used them. I don't think these things are all that accurate, really. Unless you're up close. I don't think they're really that accurate. If you hit something, though, it's gonna destroy it. 150% damage. That's a lot. So what we got here is a good old-fashioned sniper rifle, and it is the XPR-50 hydrofoil. That is a slick looking gun right there, I'll tell you what. Yes, sir. That's real, and it's got a nice looking suppressor on it too. Oh yeah. Alright, so we got Kruger came back, Deep 6, the lush vegetation of submerged jungle bloom. Boyness makes for flawless concealment. I don't know about that, but I remember, I'm not going to lie to you, I think it was back in 2020, maybe 2019, we had a character that could go underwater, and it had the scuba stuff on it, and it actually allowed you to stay underwater. Like you could swim underwater with it. And then for some reason, they took that particular swim underwater with it. And then for perk away. I don't know why, but this is really cool looking. He is fully geared up. Got yourself a butterfly knife, jet stream. That's not too bad. Kind of basic. Got a jet stream parachute. That looks pretty cool. I like to look up in the sky sometimes and watch the jets go by with those streams. Those are nice. Got that sky blue to it. Got a jet stream frame. Very nice. Love that blue. Ooh, the bear rage. Ooh, somebody out there wants that. Yeah, underwater outpost. Calling card. Not bad. So, now that all these have been looked at, we'll go in and take a look at the rest. And of course we got that. I like to check mark the auto upgrade. I can surpass all that tapping. Alright, so the bomb drone. So this is new. This is, as far as I know, this has not been available yet. However, you have seen the advertisements. I've seen it and I was really curious about it. It really looks like a stun grenade on that, doesn't it? Like the bombs that it's going to be dropping is like going to be stuns, because that looks like a taser. And we still got all of that. We got these to get. Now we're going to have a few things. Look at this gun. They brought back designs for the Peacekeeper. It has been a long time since they've done anything with a Peacekeeper. But the MK2, now I have been seeing this laying around on the ground, and I haven't used it yet. It does seem very interesting. As well as we have another robot. The Aqua 44. Now, that's pretty cool. Check out this gun. This has been laying around in the park. I don't know if anybody's ever used it yet. I picked it up. It is very loose. In other words, the control on it is a little bit on the weak side. So you definitely want to get the correct attachments on this gun for it to really work in your favor. Unless you're willing to sit there and hold your sight down. Periscope down. Periscope up. That's pretty cool there. And we get a free camo for the Dingo. The Dingo's a very good gun. It's a very bulky gun, but it shoots like a light ammo gun. That's really interesting. Got another Deep Six. There's your character. Get a good look at that character right there. Not bad. It has 1 point more than normal on damage. 26 is not bad. You get the right attachments on that, it'll look good. What's interesting about it is it looks like it's got seashells all over it. So that's pretty good. I like that. Makes it look real neat. Got another calling card, a submarine. And then we got a Renetti. Ain't too many camos out for the Renetti, but the Renetti, I wish they'd let that back in the game on BR during Sniper Challenge. That would be so awesome. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Sea chum. That's pretty funny. Alright, so we do have another QQ9 Odyssey 9 camo. That's not too bad. Got a tank. Electrified water. Not bad, not bad at all. And then when we get to level 50, we do get another person up here. And this is going to be a really good person. This guy's been seeing some more. We got the DLQ 33 9 round. Boy, look at that gun. Some pretty nice colors on there. If you kind of slant it a little bit, it's got that shine to it. Sure does look nice. Interesting that it's got a different style butt to it. Interesting. And then we get this guy. Stone. I do believe this is a new character. He's named Painkiller. Very interesting, very interesting. And of course, we do have the MG82, which a lot of people know about this already. It's been sitting down on the ground all over the place the last couple of days as we've been waiting for the new season to drop. So this has been a really good gun. But look at that, man! It's in the shape of a submarine, man. It's really cool looking. And then last but not least, we have a backpack for air supply. Not bad at all, not bad at all. We're going to back out of this real quick because now that we got that all done, what do we have here? We got a new lucky draw coming to us. We're supposed to be getting a new lucky draw coming to us for the Phantom. Yeah, I want to do this real quick. I want to see what kind of luck I got on it. Not very much, I wouldn't say. Got a knife. Got that gun right there. I am a big fan of the AK-117, believe it or not. Got the hand grenade. I don't get lucky very often, unless I just got the money to go through it. I don't get lucky very often by getting guns and characters. I get everything else, though. And that's that. That's how lucky I am, guys. Now, of course, with this season, we get to go back. We get to collect everything from the last season. So, we're going to mark everything red. Collect everything that we get there. Smoke grenade. Sky and sea. There's a better look at what that sky and sea looks like. It's kind of meshed, really. Got that pistol, the J358. There's probably not going to be a lot of people using this gun. For the simple fact is that with the Gundam achievement, it also has a robotic laser J358. Ooh, yeah, SVD, got that. There you go. concussions. Got a backpack. Got a backpack, the Sky and Sea. It's not much of a backpack. It's got a radio in it. You can see the radio. I believe that is the Shikem. Kind of interesting there for that one. Sticky! Of course, we did get our label for that season previous. S3, you see that? Right there. We got the motorcycles. We got the helicopters got a design to it now. So it's going to be an upgrade for all of that. And then we get a season reward because I did Clan Wars, so that's good there. Now, we're going to go into our milestones. We're going to check some of this stuff out. Got a whole bunch of stuff going on in here. Got a frame. Nice looking little frame right there. What is the name of that frame? Deep Sea Miner. Alright. Look at this. Sweet. The summer symbol. And we got ourselves the plate. We got our rifle. Yes, sir. The Retic AMR anchors is what that's called. Of course, you get your XP cards. C4. Do not forget this, guys. This gun is a legendary gun, and if you've been doing it as long as I have, I actually almost have all of the points needed. You're allowed to collect 20 at a time. It started 2 seasons ago to collect for this. 120 in total, I believe it is, to be able to get this. So be sure that when you get your puzzle pieces to actually work on getting all the stuff for this. So get your puzzle pieces, and when you get them all done, you will be able to get this gun. I always work on this particular thing first before I go anywhere else, because all the legendary and all the mythic guns that you can possibly own, when it's given to you for free, why wouldn't you try to go out and do that? Then get your golden tickets, because those golden tickets are going to give you stuff in the store. And what we got here? Sketchy Sea Monster. Looks like it to me. Actually, how did he escape from Monsters, Inc.? That's my question. Next, we still have the crates to collect. Plus, we have our camo crates as well. Come out of here. Let's go over here. Looks like maybe we have a new gun, but I'm not for sure. Let me take a look at that and see if we do, because it does look like we have a new gun. I'm going to go in here and collect all that we can. I'm going to claim from last season, because I went ahead and reserved it like we were supposed to. Our to-do list, of course. Ah, yes. This is where we can collect and get this. You don't want to miss out on that. Now, give me a second here, because I got to remember. Now, we have all this down here to collect. once we achieve our milestones. Not bad. That is a nice looking. I like that color. It's very clean looking. I like that. Got that truck. Wow, look at that. How that just changes colors. And yeah, love that. Man alive, I like that. There you go, the CX-9 Jet Sky. Okay, and then we have the Task 5, the TAC 5. Sorry. Not bad. That's not a knife. This is a knife. And of course, that is blue if I ever seen blue, guys. So this is Soap and Toxic Splash. Oh man, that would be so cool on the zombies. Yeah, it would. Man, that is so cool. That's going to be one to get right there, guys. Got a backpack. Get that backpack. There it is. Got your ice axe. I always call it a nice pick, but camos, yeah. Backpack. What am I doing here? Something. There's really not a whole lot to collect on this. It's just boxes and boxes and boxes. And then when we get down to the very end of it, then we get that goal as accomplished. So let's go up here. There really is 45. I don't want to collect any of that. So yeah, so I'm looking for something. Here it is. So our new gun is the Russ Mystical Lamp. Now that is a really pretty gun. It needs 200. I don't know how many I got. I already got that, so how much do I got? It says 0 of 20. So it says I ain't got no shards for this yet. No puzzle pieces. Yeah, I'm wondering about that myself. So they say I got a bunch of them here for something. So give me a second. I want to look at something. I can claim all of them. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know what I accomplished on that. I want to go down to my inventory. I don't know if it's minor or major. So yeah. That's interesting. How much? That's going to cost a lot of money, but I don't understand which ones those are. So I'm going to try to see, what do I got here? I'm going to exchange. Nope, that's all it's going to let me exchange. Now it says I need 100 more. You see how I did that, guys? That's a little bit confusing, but honestly, over here on the left-hand side, you see shards purchased. Now I can go in there and buy 100 of them, but that's going to cost me like 20 bucks. I don't want to do that when I could buy them for free. So what I need to do is just keep on playing the game, collect that, come over here and exchange the shards for that gun. So that's our new gun, guys. So this is going to be considered the major, and that is considered the minor. And I have used the Rust. The Rust is a very good gun, especially for close combat. So guys, this gun is just really pretty. Good luck on trying to get this. Look at that. And I just got a feeling that whoever has the Pharaoh or the Mummy, I have a feeling you're going to end up with this gun and you're going to be using it, because that's going to be a good match for that character, guys. The old legendary Mummy, I believe is what that is, a King Tut. So guys, I hope that you're enjoying this. If you have, please like and subscribe. I do other games other than just this. Now, the Phantom Draw, it is coming soon, so you don't want to miss that. Take a look at Gundam is still available. Should have new tasks, new goals. Click that top left and come down over here. Now, what I was telling you guys, this is the J358 that I was saying earlier, that most people wouldn't even use the new camo for the J358, because you can attach this to yourself in BR or multiplayer, or you should be able to in BR. I've not tried it yet, but I know for a fact in multiplayer, and it shoots lasers, so keep an eye out on that. Then again, we get to choose our sides for who you're going to support during this particular season, next 2 months. And I'm always for the blue, man. Confirm. Got that? And then we just go in there and we complete our stuff as everything says for us to do. Got your task. Collect throughout all the tasks. Just like that. And then it's ranked. Start it all over. Booyah. Isn't that pretty? Season 3. So get in there, guys. We got to collect this stuff. This is going to be really cool. Soap is our goal. Now, if you don't know this, I'm going to go to the top right-hand corner. Now, I'm already in ranked multiplayer, right? I'm going to go to top right in the gold right there where it says Season 3. Bam. I'm going to go straight here in this black box. This is where our goals are for this season. Our goals for this season is to collect a legendary from multiplayer and a legendary from BR. One more time if you have already gotten it the last 2 times. This time, after this, then you'd only have to collect 1 legendary out of either or. Do not forget to come over here to documents. Inside the documents, you can claim rewards. After you've achieved a completion of your documents or goals inside of the black box. The final reward fully upgraded till next year. Now watch this. I'm going to open that up. We're going to read what it says to do. Tap the document. Complete the 10 multiplayer ranked matches. Got to complete 10 of them. Complete 3 matches in BR rank. Not going to be a tough thing to do for most of us. When that is complete, our next event will start up, and we'll just tap on each one of these whenever the time comes available. In order to get the black box, you have had to get each season completed in order. There is 6 seasons. The reward comes at the end of December. Then if you got enough points after you reach legendary, any points that you get after legendary turns into elite tokens, which you can bring over here. And if you see this middle column, where it says 2023 S6, you could tap on that, and it'll give you every season that's available for you to go in and click on, and you can collect, and then you can come over here and also purchase whatever it is that you want. See? And it's really just that simple. And so, that is pretty much everything, everybody. I mean, look at what we got here for the emoji that he's dancing on is what we're going to be able to get inside of it. Look at there. Yeah. That looks like a British boxer to me. So this is the character that we're going after. That's pretty basic. Pretty cool for Soap. Most people have Soap. He's got war paint on. And then you got your avatar. So, get in there and get this, guys. Welcome to Season 7 and Season 3. Until next time, this is Z-Dog, and good luck.